Of course, he's created that political instability for the moment in Venezuela, but that's not necessarily the point. The point is capital will go where it is either getting massive returns so it can take massive risks, or it's got a level of stability. And if Trump can provide that guarantee, he's actually probably getting more value from the defence industry and the huge amount of money they spend on it than arguably anybody else has over the years. But it certainly sounds like drill, baby, drill, just not necessarily at home, obviously. So he turned his attention very much to domestic policy as matters as well this week, upsetting all sorts of corporate interests, as he has kind of threatened to do over the years, and he tends to do. Credit card companies shouldn't be charging more than 10% a year to give people a chance. That's what he said on Truth Social. 20 to 30% rates are a rip-off, and this affordability tour, as the calm commentators are calling it, is all a part of keeping the Republicans in favour for the midterms. Pretty straightforward stuff, really. Big Bill Ackman, who has moved up in my rankings these days of influencer / future goats to listen to, now Warren has retired back to chairman of Berkshire Hathaway, called it a mistake on X before he deleted the tweet. Don't upset the big dog, is the message. High-risk customers just won't get credit is the argument from the banks, and you would expect that to be true. Unless the government subsidises this somehow, then terms and conditions will be being activated all over the place, cancelling cards, not providing credit to people where you would need to charge them more than 10% a year in order to make a profit. It's fairly straightforward. That is how capitalism works after all, and the American system is still just about capitalist, with a lot of interference around the edges these days. And good, some people will say predatory lenders will be stopped, but the thing is they probably won't be stopped, will they? Those people will be pushed into the black market, they'll be pushed into loan sharks, they'll be pushed into much worse forms of lending that find a way around any legislation that's introduced to do this. Those who've had credit problems in the past won't have the luxury of a credit card if they need a buffer, when lots of people use the high interest cards as a credit repair methodology apart from anything else.